Hello. So I will tell you what I do, but this, everybody's different, and I've said this before. We all have different financial needs. For example, I live in South Carolina, where our cost of living is very cheap. Our cost of goods here are very cheap. I can go to the Goodwill outlet and pay 95 cents per pound on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, or $1.89 a pound, and buy huge bags of inventory, to resell. So my cost of goods are really, really cheap. Even in our stores, they don't jack the prices up. As for bills that I have, my boyfriend and me split the bills down the middle. So I only pay like $1,300 a month for all of my bills. They're all paid. So I don't have a lot to pay out. So it's a lot easier for me to come up with the money to, pay my bills. So I was able to quit my job. When I quit my job, I was bringing in $3,600 in sales, not like net, but in sales. That's how much I was selling each month, just on Poshmark alone back then. So that's why I quit. So I was like, if I just focus all my time on this, doing this part-time, then it's worth it, right? I struggled though. I still struggle every now and then. But all I list 10 new items every single day, Monday through Friday. I list 10 items. I relist any items that are over 60 days old. I price fairly. I try to price as fairly as possible. A lot of times a lot cheaper than most people, because I just want my item to sell. If I pay $1 for something and I can sell it for 10, that's good, right? A lot of people will be like, they'll find an item and they'll pay $1 for it, and they'll be like, well, I can get $95 for this, and I'm going to stick to that price. They don't ever sell that item. But if they bought it for $1, even if they sold it for 20, which they could probably easily do, that's still a decent profit, and it adds up quickly. But a lot of people like to hold out for bigger amounts, and then they complain that they don't have money, which you see a lot on Facebook groups for Poshmark and things. A lot of these people don't want to accept offers. They get insulted. They, block people. You just have to let go, let the emotional attachments to things go, and just sell the stuff. And just keep replenishing it in your closet. Honestly, that's what I do. I pay somebody, a VA, to share my closet 4 times a day. You have to share your closet on Poshmark. A lot of people be like, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to, but it helps a lot. It gets, fresh eyes on your items when it refreshes the closet. Relisting items, sending offers. When somebody likes an item, send them an offer right then and there. That helps. I don't know if you're selling on Poshmark or eBay or Mercari, but that's what I do, and it just works for me. But like I said, cost of living, things like that come into play when it comes to that. So I hope that was somewhat helpful to you.